Hello, my name is Robinson. I'm a physics faculty with more than 30 years of experience. I have been teaching students preparing for their engineering and medical entrance examinations. So today I'm going to discuss about a particular problem that keeps coming in the mains and also NEET. The problem involves resistances and capacitors and inductors. The question asks the effective current in the circuit given at a very high frequency will be dash amperes. So let's try to analyze that. What happens here is, as it is, you can see there are inductors and capacitors and resistors. What happens is when the frequency is very high, so the inductive reactance or the resistance offered by the reactance is called as inductive reactance is omega L, which is equal to 2 pi N L. The frequency increases, inductive reactance also will increase, and at very high frequencies, obviously there's no current passing through that inductor. Similarly, if I consider a capacitor, then the inductive capacitance is given as 1 by omega C, or simply 1 by 2 pi NC, where N is the frequency. When the frequency increases, the capacitive reactance is decreasing. That would mean the current can flow through it. So at very high frequencies, it simply allows the current to flow through it. So you can see that the current will flow through this part. Okay. It flows from here. Okay. And it does not go through this part. Why? Because there is an inductor here. Obviously, from here also, it will not flow through that branch. The resistances in those branches will not work. The current will simply flow through this path. Okay. And divide here. And then finally, they flow through it like this. So you can see that this whole circuit can be redrawn like this. The 1 ohm resistance here is like this. And then there is a four ohm resistance here and a 4 ohm resistance here. Okay. And there is a 2 ohm resistor here. Okay. As you can see that there is a 1 ohm resistor here. This is 1 ohm. This is 4 ohms. This is 4 ohms. And here there is 2 ohms. I have removed the capacitors because the capacitors simply allow the current to flow through it. They don't play any role. So here what happens is, you can see that 4 and 4 are in parallel. These two and these are in series. So 4 and 4 parallel would mean the effective resistance will be 4 into 4 by 4 plus 4. That is equal to 2 ohms. Okay. So this 2 ohm, 1 ohm resistance, 2 ohm resistance, and 2 ohm resistance all are in series. So the effective resistance will work out to be simply equal to, effective resistance works out to be 5 ohms. And the voltage that is applied here is 220 volts. So the current in the circuit is V by I or V by R, and that is 5 ohms. So that works out to be 44 amperes. So the answer that we are expected to get here is 44 ohms, 44 amperes. Thank you.